Hello, I'm Niclas from In Flames.
And I'm Joe from In Flames.
And you are watching
Grasser.
Grasser Production.
Welcome to Grasser Production, today with Niclas and Joe from In Flames. Hello guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, good.
Oh, good?
That's fine.
Yeah.
So we are on your current tour in our room. This tour only consists of a few shows. Who came up with that idea?
Anders had this idea to do a tour where it's not very big, not very many shows, and at smaller venues as well, to try to have some more kind of intimate show. And we're definitely doing some stuff that's different for In Flames, and trying to give the fans something new and special and probably once in a lifetime kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
pretty cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
What is actually the concept of the tour?
The concept
So-
is like a living room or a rehearsal space. And this is a little bit of a once in a lifetime for us as well, because string quartet, and then we go to acoustic stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little bit messy, but still very fun.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit like a rehearsal space. Oh, you're sitting on I can take that space, or grab me a beer.
Yeah.
So it's a little
I also
bit.
saw you have a fridge on stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's important.
It's really important. Otherwise, we cannot play.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No. Just kidding.
I feel like we're always going to have that fridge on stage forever now. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
We'll just have to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the bigger shows, it's a bigger fridge.
Yeah.
Just
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Battles was actually recorded at 11/7 Music at this studio.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Finish your question.
11
Yeah.
is our label.
Oh, the studio has a different name.
Yes.
Yes. The
Oh,
studio
I'm
is actually
sorry.
called West Valley Studios.
Okay.
That's okay. And then
I switched it.
11/7 Music is the record label that put it out.
All right.
But we made it about 15 minutes from my house, actually, in California,
Okay. Yeah.
with Howard Benson at West Valley Studios. And yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
First time
So-
for these guys to record in California.
Yeah.
So
It's our sunny album. We're listening to Van Halen and Barbecue.
yeah, that was basically.
Yeah.
So how did actually the band member change happen? Because you were the studio drummer.
Right.
There.
Yeah. So.
Would you say it was some kind of coincidence, maybe?
Yeah, probably
Mm.
right place, right time. I mean,
Mhm.
I had taken a little break from touring for a while, and I was doing a lot of session work and studio work and things like that. And so it was just a normal thing for me to come in and do a drum session for a band. And so Howard Benson hired me to work on the album, play drums on the album, things like that. So for me, it was just another project, and obviously I was excited about it, but it was just another thing. So I had no idea that they were, wanting to hire an American to be in their band, and also
Why not?
yeah, and that they would be interested in me. I just did my best and had fun making the album, and we had a great time while they were there. There was tons of barbecue and Van Halen. That's basically what they did the whole time. Yeah, and so it was very unexpected. They asked me if I would want to do it, and of course you say yes when In Flames ask you to be their drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really say no to that. I should have said no to mess with them though. No,
I don't have the time. I want
smoking a cigarette now.
smoke ring.
So what were you thinking when you first heard him play the drums?
First time,
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine. His name is Adde. He played with Hardcore Superstar. He's the drummer, and they're kind of like in the way of playing. He's Adde's tall as Joe is, and they have these big moves, hits really hard, and I was like, yeah, I like that. And the groove to it. So I could relate to Adde, which I love his playing, and then I felt good, felt natural, and it felt. And then I liked this fighting experience, this consistency of I gotta nail this. I like that. Yeah.
Definitely a bit of a perfectionist, I guess. Didn't want to stop till it felt right. So yeah.
So doing songs over and over again. until
Yeah,
they
and
are
trying
perfect.
different things, and you have to spend time on it to make it right. You can't just do it and walk away.
Mhm.
So yeah.
It's gonna feel 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Let's talk a bit more about battles. How long did you actually work on that album? All in.
Oh, wow. Björn and Anders started, then they called me in. I went to Björn and we did some more songs, and then Björn and Anders went over, and then I came over for about a week later, and then we finished the songs. I think we wrote the songs throughout the whole process of recording.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So everything wasn't set in stone from the beginning. This is gonna sound like this. We were kind of open to arrangements and stuff. I mean, that was so really cool working with Howard Benson, for example, because he was so professional and really had other view on songs. He could how do you say this? No, I'm getting excited. Like a helicopter view of the songs, because we were in the middle of it. Hey guys, you can do it like this instead. Let's try it.
Yeah.
That was really
So-
fun.
Joe, did you also contribute to maybe switching some parts of the drums?
Well, yeah, definitely got to have all my input on what we did drumming wise, and I was there with them while they were writing everything and arranging everything. And I would used to go over to where they were staying, and we would work there as well, and kind of map stuff out, basically make demos and things. So then I can track drums to these demos and things like that. So, yeah.
So I also think your sound has changed again. And some fans would say that it sounds like some kind of radio songs. What would you say to that?
I mean, we still got this riffage between guitar, screaming vocals, and fast songs, slow songs, and really heavy songs. I mean, we have this epic Wallflower who's like 7.5 minutes long, and then we have this. I mean, the song "The End" is like a Judas Priest on speed.
Yeah.
I mean, we get it all covered. But I think what's interesting in this, if you compare it to Siren Charms, we recorded it in Berlin in the gloomiest of November and December, and actually being in Berlin during that period of time and all its history and stuff, and being at Hansa Studio recording, where all these big artists have recorded before. And that shine through that album. It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit moody, whereas this is more sunny because we went to Los Angeles to record it.
Yeah, and it's sunny.
And I think you can feel that.
Yeah?
And that's quite interesting how that improves into the music and how you write the music in
sounds
different.
interesting.
Yeah, it is actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why the album cover?
Oh, the album
it's-
cover, is that what you said?
Yeah.
But
it has similar colors in it, I'd say.
He's amazing at what he does. I mean, he works on like all these huge movies like Transformers and Spider-Man and all that. Like, he's a crazy good artist, and from what I understand, he just got the album and listened to it, and this is what he came up with for the cover.
So a skull and two hands, basically.
That's actually a theme behind it. I mean, the really cool thing being in the States, they got these comic stores almost everywhere. And we were living in Burbank at the time, and they had a few comic stores. And sometimes we couldn't even get out because, we got it, wow, look at this one. And we kind of started off like that a little bit. And then the theme of battles is a little bit about the path you chose in life. It could be good, it could be bad, or I mean, we are sitting here right now interviewing us and meeting new people, which is great. And we have chosen a path to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we can choose from pasta or potatoes. It's not battles all the time. You have to choose.
It's an interesting way of seeing it, I'd say. Yeah.
The hands, good, bad.
Good and bad. Yin and yang.
What?
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you would recommend to a newcomer band? What's maybe the most important thing when having a band?
Oh man, practice all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still am always practicing. Nick is always practicing. You can always improve, and you should always be trying to improve. And especially as a band, when you're a new band, you want to get that feeling together. Figure out how to play with each other, and then play shows as well. I mean, that's really the best thing is exposure, playing live. You get better, people hear you, even if it's one person one day, and then it just keeps getting more and more, and then you have more opportunities because of that, and you learn more, and then you write better songs, and then you just keep going. But that's what I would say. Don't worry about all the business and all that stuff right now. Just try to have fun, play a bunch, get out there. Yeah.
But how much of a businessman are you? When playing in a band?
Very much of a businessman,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. So I've luckily learned a lot about the music industry, and I have my own merchandise company that I do as well on the side. So, it's good to learn that, but it takes time to really learn it, because when you're young, you don't know much, so you're very gullible on everything. So, but you figure it out as you get older. But that's what I would say to somebody young, starting out: play a lot and
Have fun.
yeah, have a great time.
Yeah.
I think you have to have fun. That's the first thing. And
Do what you like.
do what you like. You
Yeah.
feel inspired and love what you like, and just go for it. Don't tend to think too much. Just
That's great.
just play and have fun with your friends at start, and then you feel comfortable. Then you can choose a path.
And hopefully you are lucky enough to play big shows.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I recently saw a Twitter post, and you have fans that got tattoos on their arms or whatever of In Flames. What do you think of that? It's pretty amazing.
So amazing.
I'm a fan of King Diamond. I got him tattoos here.
Why
So
do people do that, actually?
I think
Why
it's.
do I
I mean, your favorite bands.
Yeah.
Why not? It means something so much to you.
Yeah.
You know, and especially if you love the artwork, then
Yeah.
it's a perfect fit. You can have some really cool artwork that you love from your favorite band ever. I think it's awesome. I think people should do it. I want to get in. I'm thinking about getting an In Flames tattoo as well. Yeah.
Cool. Where will it be?
I don't know,
Not on your arms, apparently.
but I might just hide one in somewhere, or
Yeah.
I might.
A small one.
Or I don't know. I've got room here and there a little bit.
All right, okay.
Try to figure it out.
You don't have a In Flames tattoo? No. Don't need to.
Not
Is
at
it-
the moment.
Yeah.
No. I'm not. I'm good with King Diamond.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's quickly also talk about bass. After Peter quit the band, you're playing with Håkan right now.
Yes.
Would you consider him as also as a new band member, or are you still thinking about this decision?
He's awesome. He is bass. I mean, he couldn't be any other instrument. It's just bass. Here's a 4-string. Just go for it. So I mean, it's up to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would say yes.
Yeah.
I think all of us would. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Because he's the bass machine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Let's also talk about the band Syra for a bit. Peter and Jesper founded this band.
Yep.
Right. And why did Peter actually quit with In Flames? What was the background of that?
I think that's another interview. You have to interview with him and Syra, I think. Sometimes you just want to move ahead, do something else.
Are you still friends with him?
Yeah, of course, of course. He went to
So
the
it's a
show in
personal-
Gotham. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, he's out having a beer and
Okay. Sounds cool.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. What else can we expect of you this year in 2017?
Lots of shows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have a lot coming up.
Yeah.
We finished this, and we have a couple weeks off. Then we're in the States for about 4 weeks, and then we're doing all the big festivals this summer, and then we'll have some surprises and crazy stuff this fall. So it's gonna be good. Trying to keep busy, stay on the road.
Maybe a new album.
Not this year.
Not this year,
No.
but maybe.
We're busy doing shows. Tours.
Okay, but maybe next year.
Hopefully, something. Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Which festivals are you playing? Are there also German ones?
German ones, yeah. Doing Download UK, Download Madrid, Grass Pop.
Mhm.
Rock and Park.
Mhm.
Sweden Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Rock,
Yeah.
Nova Rock, Hellfest.
That's a lot of shows.
And Norway Rock as well, I think, in Norway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a few more as well.
Sounds
It's going to be a
cool.
busy summer, yeah.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, we're excited.
I also heard of a brewery. It's called the Odd Island Brewery.
Yes.
So Peter also contributed to it, and it was also founded by your former drummer, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried?
It's
That
really
beer-
good.
Yeah?
I love it. Yeah. Go for it. If you got a chance to have a few of those beers, go for it.
Will there also be a In Flames beer, maybe? Sometime.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
No, we can't say anything.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks so much for the
Thank
interview.
you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.